And this is the final touch, or rather, these are the final touches. So, with this particular braid out, I start out on freshly washed hair. I did not blow dry my hair out. As you can see, the shrinkage is real. I'm using melanin. Now, I don't recommend this because the melanin product is really better used on dry hair because I've used this product over and over and over again, but I use it on wet hair and it caked up. It had a flaky, dandruff like thing going on after my braids were taken out. It didn't overpower the look, but it was very obvious to me. So next time around, I will not be going with the melanin. Now, one other thing that I'm not going to use anymore that I'm seeing. Sorry about that. I was just interrupted by my husband. Then my daughter called from college. She's walking to get something to eat. So, like, okay, Victoria, let me call you back because I got to finish my voiceover. All right, so I'm back. So now the other thing I was saying I wouldn't use is the virgin olive oil. So on my braid outs, whenever I use the castor oil, it always looks so moisturized. And it seems like when I use any other product, it looks dry. So to me, the look was dry. So I'm not really feeling that anymore. I just kind of thought it would, I don't know, be different because it's oil. But castor oil, I guess, is so much thicker, moisturizing for 4C hair. Then my hair needs the castor oil. So, like, wow, I was just interrupted again, this time by a different family member. And this one was Taylor, my oldest daughter. So it looks like I'm going to have to do my voiceovers at 4 in the morning when everybody's asleep. Anyway, back to the video. So as I was saying, the dryness in this particular braid out was very obvious. And I'm thinking that the white that you see now on like that second braid, I'm thinking it's just going to disappear, just evaporate like all other products. But I guess the melanin only allows me to be on dry hair for it to not flake like that. So it's an excellent product, just only need it when I have completely blow dried hair, not when it's wet or damp. So for my braid outs now, I used to do cornrows, but now I section them because the definition is so much more obvious and it lasts so much longer. So I use 2 rows, I think maybe 3. I think I used 3 rows in this. I'm probably going to see in a minute. But I used different sections and I'll scalp braid for a minute. And then I'll braid it down. And once I get to the end, I will twist it. Yeah, so I did 3 rows. So I'm going into my second row now. And of course, it doesn't have to be really perfect and straight with the parts because all of it's going to mesh together once you take the braids out. So I did not dye my hair. I'm about 5 weeks post dye. And I will be only dyeing my hair the next time for when I get braids, when I get my braids done. So you see a lot more gray in this particular hairstyle than before because I'm 5 weeks post gray. I have been gray since I was 15. I'm now 48. So just know I have hated the color gray for a very long time. I normally would, because I use a demi permanent, I normally would dye my hair every 2 weeks. But because I had braids in and I kept the braids in for 5 weeks, that's why I'm 5 weeks post dyeing my hair. Now, The front on each side, I just did 2 sections, and it's going to be the same song and dance as the back. I'm going to scalp, braid, or cornrow to a certain point, and once the hair is done from the scalp, I'll continue to braid it all the way down, but I will finger coil, or at least try to finger coil. The thing that I noticed about this finger coil, it wasn't as easy as it normally is, only because I get my hair trimmed now by a professional. And getting your hair trimmed by a professional is like a perfect cut, a perfect blunt cut. So I don't really have any scragglies, but it is what it is. So I'm using the same extra virgin olive oil to take my hair down. I just allowed it to dry overnight, and it is definitely completely dry. And I'm taking it down. So you'll see the definition for sure. But as the day progressed, not so much. And you probably will definitely see the dryness too. So overall, I'm not really happy with this braid out because I didn't use the products that I normally would. I kind of switched up a little bit. So I'm probably going to go back to the castor oil that I used before. And I might use a custard. Yeah, I'll probably use a custard, maybe the Miel pomegranate and honey custard. That one is just a beautiful look of definition there. So I'll probably use that, but I have to put the castor oil on first because that custard is so thick, nothing can come behind it. Because I see a lot of people use foam mousse. They use mousse first, and then they'll use an oil behind it. But when I'm doing certain styles with certain products, then I have to use my oil first. But all in all, this was just cute for the moment, for the day. I was going to a college basketball game, and it was just something quick for the day. But ay, the interruptions. Okay, that one was my husband again. Okay, look, like we're almost to the end of this video, so I'm really finna be done. So you're just really gonna see me taking the braids down. I wanted to speed up the video a little bit because it wasn't necessary to completely have it slowed down. If you see one braid getting taken out, that pretty much means the other will be taken out the exact same way. And I'm only going to complete this one side. I'm not going to show the other one because the video is already 9 minutes. Like, okay. And I went in, once I took everything down, I went and put my clothes on, did my makeup, and so I could really show the final look. And, oh, you could probably see so I did get some of the white flakes out, though, so you don't see them as much as right here. But the clip before, they were super defined. And I think I'm just cute. And so maybe any style just rocks with me. But whatever. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in my next video.